I want you to close your eyes and get into a comfortable position. I, for example, am laying on my bed. You might have heard them say, "Oh, it's just a car." Yes, I understand. It's just a big metal box with spongy seats and a hard steering wheel. But can they really understand? It had some special memories with it. Maybe you learned to drive in that car. Maybe you threw up and you think it's a funny story. Maybe your kid left crayons in the car and they melted from the sun, and so one of the passenger seats has a bit of a rainbow appearance to it now. Maybe you have a lot of bumper stickers on it. Whatever your memories might be, know that you feeling sad and mad and frustrated and disappointed and anything that you're feeling for the loss of your car being stolen is valid. People who have never driven in your car and didn't share those memories, they can't understand. Only you know. You know what it's like. It feels very violating, to me at least, to have a car taken. And it's taken without permission, and it is driven by someone who you never invited into your car. And it feels very strange. You also think that they could be doing something to it, maybe disguising its appearance so the police can't find it, or denting it or damaging it, something that you would never do to your car, or something that will make it so that even when you are looking on the street at every car that is the same color and possibly the same make and model of your car that was stolen, if they disguise it, you won't be able to recognize it. You won't be able to recognize something that you have driven in for a long time, or that something that the car you have lots of memories in, and they will do something to it that you won't be able to know it's yours, which can be a very appalling realization and very saddening. Just take a deep breath or two. Realize that all of these feelings are okay. It's okay to feel this way. But how do you heal? How do these feelings go away eventually so that you're not thinking constantly about if you saw your car in the street? If you ever wonder if it will get back, you might be going online and looking at websites for car parts and trying to see if you recognize your car in any of the photos, or looking at Facebook groups for stolen cars and seeing if yours has been found, or looking up your license plate numbers on towing city websites, which I believe to be all normal. But if it's taking over your life, if you're doing it constantly and it's giving you a lot of anxiety, that's what this meditation is for. Another deep breath. Or another. How do you move on? How do you stop feeling all of this anxiety? This I am still learning myself, as I still feel very anxious about my car being taken. It feels like I have lost something much more sacred than what expectations we put on a car to feel like. I'm trying to let go. I'm trying to think that it's not mine anymore. I will never see the inside of it again. I will never see the outside of it. I need to stop looking for it. I need to give up its ownership. That might be the only way that I can free myself from it, as if I have some sort of responsibility to look for it. I almost see the car as sentient, but not in the sense that I've personified the car, but rather in the sense that I feel responsible for the car. So when it is not in my care, I feel that if I'm looking for it, I'm doing something good. But I need to accept that not looking for it is what good I can do for myself right now. I can remember the car. I can remember the memories I had with it. I can remember all the good times it gave me and perhaps some bad. But I need to relinquish my ownership of it. Another deep breath. I'm not saying you need to immediately think of another car that you're going to go purchase or start looking at new makes and models, but recognizing that you do not have this car anymore and you are moving on from it, and that's what's the best for you, and that you are giving away the responsibility. You are letting go of the responsibility of that car and sending it well wishes and moving on, remembering but moving on.